Yo, 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 yo. Icy, I need your help, dog. Can you hear now? I don't know why you guys can't type. Icy, hit me up. You guys can't type a message. This is crazy. My audio, I see the level, so you should be able to hear the audio. But I can't see anything from you guys, like message-wise. Like the chat is literally, it says it's disabled, but I didn't disable it. He said there's 100 people in here. Listen, on my I got it. I'm gonna try. I got an idea. I have no idea. You know, sometimes on your computer it'll save the cache, so it's gonna keep bringing up the wrong screen, I guess. Hold on, y'all. Like your computer saves cache, and to get back to the particular page, it'll store, so it doesn't have to keep searching for it. So maybe that's why it kept bringing up the wrong page. I can't hear I can't see nothing from y'all on my side. So we're gonna try this again. Wow. Okay, I see y'all. It was what I think. See, man, this shit is so weak. YouTube's making me think. They making me think. I can see y'all now. It was just what I said it was. See, this is too much. Why would I have to go through all this to see y'all message? Like, I mean, it's ridiculous. All right. Man, YouTube is really bugging. So before it said chat disabled, and it showed that people were in here, but I couldn't see none of y'all usernames or anything. So my first stream gets messed up and shut off in the middle of it, right when we having hella fun enjoying it, and then I can't see. I mean, come on, bro. Yeah, I'm this got me heated. Shout out to Icy for helping me out. I ain't gonna be long. That shit annoying. All right, we back. I'm gonna get straight to it. F the roll call. So Tim Bradley, bottom line, what I was saying is Butter Biscuit Bradley. Y'all tripping. Man, that ESPN Top Rank paycheck must be nice, because to me, he's wilding. You got people sending me all types of shit. Man, he wilding. Like, he talking about look what they sending me.
Them motherfuckers ain't here to buy no mandingos. They wants that girl. Them motherfuckers ain't here.
Look what people are sending me.
They wants that girl.
Look what.
Motherfuckers ain't here to buy no mandingos. They wants that girl.
Look at what the fuck they sending me. The Steven twins. Hey, see, that's a them motherfuckers
ain't here to buy no mandingos.
See, I told you. I tried to tell y'all. New media. Bro, why they got Bradley's brows and his man? Y'all need to stop. Timer TV. Timer. Buck Dancing Bradley, Top Rancoon. Oh, wow. Bro, they got Bradley looking crazy on this internet. And the crazy thing, I like Bradley as a fighter. His ESPN commentary is horrible, bro. But the fighter, Bradley, I was all for him. He's just doing too much. First of all, why go at the whole PBC roster to attack the welterweights? Even if you had a problem with the man, bro. Everything Bradley's saying sound horrible. It all sound horrible because this is here's what they think about you. Come on, bro. So it's not being received well. He's doing a lot of like screaming. Errol Spence said, "Shut your coon ass up." He said, "Bradley, shut your coon." That I made a video about it. Look, the boy Errol. Errol ain't even repaired from his accident, and he's still like, nah. He's still putting his bid in. Look at Errol Spence. Tim Bradley, shut your coon ass up. Bro, it looked horrible. Man, it's just so many ways to slice it. I'm like a Ginsu. I'm about to slice and dice the competition. Listen. All right. For one, it's very apparent that Al Haymon has the strongest hold on the American boxing public. They have the best fights and more frequently, right? That's what it is. They're building American names and stars. It's what it is. Smash the like button because I'm not playing. I don't know how long this is going to be. That's apparent. Al Haymon has a grip on American boxing. That's why you're seeing Bob Arum talk about, oh man, I'm gonna take fighters overseas to Macau, China, and all types of shit because he has to. Ain't nobody gonna go fight in South Africa and China and all this shit with American names and American fighters unless you're struggling. Look, boxing scene. Bob Arum, the problem in boxing is we can't sell tickets to fights. Bro, Al Haymon, he ain't complaining about this shit. Top Rank is saying that. And Bob Arum been in the business since the 60s or 70s. And he's telling you we can't sell tickets. I mean, man, I told you, old media is dead. I don't know what else you want me to say. All the stuff that they said. Oh, wow. Icy said, this is Tim Bradley. Yeah, you out of pocket, bro. He said, this Bradley. Bro. All this shit they wished on Al Haymon and Wilder and all this shit is over. I told you, PBC, bro, they fought against the grain, against old media, and you see who won that battle. Because Wilder's bigger than ever. PBC is not complaining about selling tickets. They got, it looks like probably some big fights that could be on their horizon, stuff like that. Why they keep saying Errol won't box again? Don't ask me, because you ain't never heard me say that. Listen, I don't know who says what. Don't come to me. Listen, if you hear rumors and you ain't hear from me, I don't care about it. I'm here to talk about what I've heard and my thoughts and theories. So you ask whoever they are that said this what they feel about it. I don't know. I never heard that. I'll see Derek James at the Charlo fight. And if he ain't telling me it, then I'm not really pressed about it. If Errol ain't there and he ain't saying this, then I'm not pressed about it. You guys can figure out this stuff by yourself. We ain't heard Derek James, Charlo, Errol Spence, nobody affiliated with Errol Spence's pretty tight circle saying this shit. So it's like, what is the point? You guys want me to talk about, this ain't high school. I ain't in high school, bro. I already graduated. I don't play these little high school bullshit games. So whoever they is, you ask them why Errol Spence is not going to fight anymore, because I ain't heard it. Anyway, Tim Bradley went at a whole PBC, and he should have singled out the welterweights, if anything. Two, it's hypocritical because in Tim Bradley's Top Rank career, his active career, he didn't fight none of them PBC guys, from Broner to Danny Garcia to Keith Thurman to Errol Spence. There's tons of fights out there. Maidana and Tim Bradley, that would have been a great fight. Ruslan Provodnikov, Brandon Rios, they never fought Broner and all this type of shit. So it becomes hypocritical. Second of all, Top Rank, good company, but you see they're struggling in America. They're telling you they're telling you that it's hard to sell tickets and we're gonna have to go to overseas and all this type of shit, right? So, with that being said, with their own admission, beggars can't be choosers. Terrence Crawford got to take what he can get. Top Rank got to take what they can get in terms of if PBC is not going to release Errol Spence to make the big fight with you, then you got to still, your career must go on. Your career has to go on despite what Errol Spence, whatever. Now it's pushed back even further because Errol Spence got in a tragic accident and he needs time to recover. Ain't nobody going to expect him, his first fight back, to be a non-PBC guy at the highest of levels. That's just stupid and it's unfair. And I wouldn't want to see wounded Errol Spence coming off of a long layoff and injury fight Terrence Crawford. I want to see who's the best. And, I got to see how he looks after such a menacing accident. So Bob Arum has publicly, I have it on tape, Bob Arum says he wasn't interested in Danny Porter. They said, if you can't get Errol, blah, 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 what about Danny and Porter? He's like, no. All those guys on PBC, he basically said all those guys on PBC are trash with exception of Errol Spence. That's what he said. Now, Shawn Porter didn't look like trash when he fought Errol Spence. He held a very great account of himself. So now all of a sudden, Bob Arum and Top Rank are making it look like they want the PBC floodgates open to them and they want to pick and choose the pick of the litter who they want. But Bob Arum himself said all the guys were trash except for Errol Spence. He's on record saying that, not Ego, Arum. So it doesn't work like that. Listen, if you're starving and then somebody says, hey man, I seen you've been out here a couple of days, you losing weight, you need something to eat, I'll buy you a sandwich. I'm gonna go in this Subway that you laying in front of and I'll buy you a sandwich. And then they get you a cold cut trio. If your ass is really hungry, you better just eat that. You can't, hey motherfucker, I want wheat bread. If it's wheat bread, white bread, flat bread, you better eat the shit. How you gonna be a beggar and be specific? Man, I don't eat no American cheese. Take the shit off then. You somebody buying you food like it's this sense of entitlement in boxing is fucking ridiculous. Eddie Hearn does it, AJ, Bob Arum, Crawford to a degree. Like, man, I like provolone on mine. Well, you got, like my mom used to say, you got some provolone money. You homeless and someone's feeding you. You kind of got to take what you can get. If PBC got a plan for Errol Spence, then you got to just deal with that. You're not in a position to dictate. How you going to you're not in a position to dictate. You're going to just try to, no, we only want Errol Spence. Well, we're not giving you Errol Spence. So we got all these other guys that are all better fight. Bro, I'd rather see Crawford versus Berto, Crawford versus Jose Cito Lopez, Crawford versus Sergey Lipinets, Crawford versus Broner, Crawford versus Danny Garcia, Crawford versus Keith Thurman, Crawford versus Pacquiao. Bro, there's tons of names, and I would rather see any of those than anybody I could think of that Terrence Crawford could fight in-house. Amir Imam or, some guy I never heard of, Yokotan Nukasaki or some shit. Like, I don't even know who that is. Who the fuck is Yokotan Nukasaki? Some random guy. Oh, he's ranked. That's that Tyson Fury, Otto Violin, Tom Schwartz bait and switch type of bullshit. Oh, but Tom Schwartz is ranked. Yeah, he ranked, but I don't know how he ranked. You see his performance. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we never see Tom Schwartz in no major American. Who wants to? What American promoter wants to put him on like hella cards, bro? He didn't even do nothing. So he's back in Germany, probably off the bag he got from Top Rank. So the bottom line is, when you don't have the power in the ability to control the situation, it may suck, but until you're in that position of power, you have to play by somebody else's rules. That's why I love what I'm doing, because I finally was able to get out of the workforce, and instead of working towards someone else's mission statement, I could work towards my own. And it's a level of freedom that I haven't experienced in my whole life, to be able to, do what I want to do, run my business exactly how I want to run it, versus I have all these ideas, but it has to go in line with the company's vision, things like that, their mission statement. So now I just do shit on my own. If I want to try a new segment, who gonna stop me? It's my shit. I created this. I don't have nobody else hands in my pocket. If I want a new episode, if I want to get rid of a show, if I want to start a show, if I want to cover this fight, bro, who gonna stop me? So that's the reality. Terrence Crawford and team, they're not in a position to dictate who they get from PBC. They just have to try something. And I'm getting, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I'm getting sick of fighters doing like YouTube style interviews all day, smaller interviews, or even ESPN interview or whatever, and then they win a fight, and the golden opportunity, the window to take all that YouTube, all these interviews that might have went under the radar that you've done to build the fight or whatever, you have the golden opportunity to call out somebody's name and you don't do it. That's not boxing to me. So Terrence Crawford does a sit down with Andre Ward. I didn't watch all of it, but I caught a good chunk of it. Good stuff. It was good stuff. They talked about PBC, but not everyone watched that. But people are going to tune up for the fight, or tune into the fight. And you got this golden opportunity. You beat the man at his own mean machine to close the year. You beat him at his own game plan, stopped him viciously. And then you have the opportunity where you could just be like, all right, Shawn Porter's my boy. Let's make this shit happen. I got to fight. I got to eat. These PBC guys got to go. Danny Garcia, he beat me in the AMs. I beat him in the amateurs. Let's get it cracking. Terrence Crawford didn't do that. Missed opportunity. Same thing with Dillian White. Dillian White, all these IFL interviews and all this shit he was doing, he's saying, Wilder, oh, he's a black hillbilly. Wilder, he did. Wilder suck. Wilder's ducking. Wilder. Then he fought in Saudi Arabia. Didn't look good versus Marish Weck. And then they said, what is next for you? And he didn't say nothing about no Deontay Wilder. In my opinion, I'm a fan of the call out. Let it be known, like Snoop said. Hey, I respect what Snoop did at the 95 Source Awards. Shout out to the West. Shout out to that LBC, cuh. Shout out to that LBC. That's that Cali shit. Snoop was on somebody else's coast. He said, we know where the fuck we is. We know where the fuck we at, cuh. The East Coast ain't got love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Bro, he was offended. He said, y'all don't love us? Chewing his gum hard as fuck. Y'all don't love us? Well, let it be known then. I'm with that. Whatever happens, happens. You got it off your chest? Well, let it be known then. So Crawford has let it be known then on smaller interviews. Now, when you potentially have millions of ESPN people watching, why not specify who you want to fight? Let it be known then. You know what I'm saying? He's like, it just becomes more generic. So it's like, I don't want to give these guys shine or something, so I'm not going to say their name. But then do another interview and then he'll mention their name. It's just, to me, I just like consistency. So I want to see Crawford. And this is the thing. I don't think Crawford's afraid to fight anyone on PBC. So it just seems like such a given to say, my side of the street is clear. Ain't nobody fucking with me. I need these PBC dudes. Give me Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia, while Errol Spence is resting. Now, instead of PBC being talked about as a whole, and they have all these fighters, we've kind of fine-tuned it to the focus being on Crawford versus one or two guys, 2-3 guys. My first choice is Errol Spence. He's resting up, so he probably can't get it. Keith Thurman, Danny, Porter. Any order, I'll slay them all. Right? Now, here's the era of Timothy Bradley's ways. Now, I told you I came back correct. We was doing some joking in the first stream. Smash the like button. Where we at the likes? Somebody tell me. Like check, like check. Mic check, I need a like check. Where we at with the likes, man? We need to be over 100 ASAP. ASAP, ASAP. ASAP, ASAP. Come on, man. Because I've been nonstop. Motor mouth. The kid with the motor mouth. Talking this boxing talk. Let's get that up ASAP, ASAP. I'ma trust y'all, but we need that up right now. If you in here and you haven't smashed the like button, you're doing us all a disservice. Let's get it. So anyway, here's another era. Aside from Hypocrisy, because Bradley ain't fought no PBC guys when he was an active fighter, nor did Manny Pacquiao, nor did Ruslan, nor did Brandon Rios when he was relevant. Mike Alvarado, none of these dudes was fighting PB. I wanted to see Brandon Rios versus Broner. They was talking shit to each other. I want to see Juan Manuel Marquez versus Broner. He called both of them out. We ain't never seen that because Bob Arum wasn't his priority. Now he ain't got no welterweight stable outside of Crawford. Now all of a sudden it's his priority. It don't work like that. Life don't work like that. So when a person could have used you and done good business, you didn't want to do good business with them. Then all of a sudden you're tapped and you're at your wit's end, and you need, to provide your fighter with a good fight that is not going to be like a laughing stock fight where, it's hard for that person to grow. Now all of a sudden you're trying to put the pressure on through ESPN and, thin-eyed bald Bradley and shit. That's not how that works. Here's another error in Tim Bradley's ways. Aside from him not fighting no PBC guys, nor anyone else with Top Rank, right? I think Crawford, like I said, he should have called out a few names and just put it on wax while ESPN cameras are rolling. At least that clip could go viral. Look at what I'm talking about. Danny Garcia knocked out Brandon Rios. Who got in the ring? Kenny Porter, Shawn Porter. It didn't look like Shawn Porter was going to get the Danny Garcia fight. If you guys really remember, people were saying that Danny didn't want to fight Shawn Porter. I've been in the game too long, so I remember all this. At the time, people said Danny Garcia didn't want to deal with Shawn Porter's style, but the motherfucker got in the ring. Keith Thurman was a guest commentator in Philly, and then after the Danny Garcia victory over Samuel Vargas, who got in the ring? Keith Thurman. Right? When Wilder had a draw with Tyson Fury, days later there was a conference call that I was on that's all live. It was a live stream I did. What did he say? I'm not looking at nobody else. I want to fight Tyson. This is before we knew Tyson Fury ran to ESPN because the deal wasn't finalized then. He said he wanted to fight Tyson Fury so there can be no mistakes. I don't know why people are doubting that he would want to run it back. And we seen who wanted to run it back and who didn't. So that's what happens when you provide like a narrow focus and distinction. It's just like when I was a manager, I can't have a work list and not assign the 15 tasks to someone specific. Like all 15 of them need to get done. But if it's there's an old saying, and it goes something like, if it's everybody's job, it's nobody's job. What it means is if you have like a work list for your team to do, and it's everybody's job, it's just like, hey, you guys work on it. Who's going to take the initiative to work on it? But if you start assigning someone's name to it, Michael, I need you to take out the trash before the end of your shift. That assigns responsibility to that task. So now I can hold somebody accountable if I get to work the next day and that fucking trash is full. You see how that works? Versus if I just write a work list and it says, somebody please take out the trash. Then somebody becomes everybody's job. So I can't hold nobody. What am I going to write the whole department up? That's why you delegate and you specify. That's easily what Crawford could do. Specify who you want. Man, oh my gosh, man. I'm just getting my opening argument heated up. Hold on. My opening statements. All right. Here's another flaw in Bald Bradley's rant or whatever. He said all PBC guys outside of Wilder are cowards. Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter are on wax saying we want to fight Terrence Crawford. So how you gonna say everyone's a coward? And right there, that's a great fight. Shawn Porter Crawford's a good fight. Shawn Porter says he's willing, but it's not gonna be a top rank decision because I'm friends with him, and it's not gonna be a PBC decision. He says if the fight comes off, it's because I talked to Crawford and we decided to put, friendship and that type of shit aside and do what's right for boxing and the sake of competition. Dark True said, excellent analogy. You can end the stream now if you want. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm just getting started. Everybody in this room knows that Shawn Porter Crawford is an interesting fight, a good fight. After Porter, how he looked, bro, there's nothing you can say. It's a good fight. Mr. King Palmer, salute Ego 2020 is the takeover. No more Loma. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about that. So the world knows that's if Shawn Porter and Terrence Crawford fight, that's better than any of Crawford's fights at welterweights. Who disagrees? Name a fighter that has done more at welterweight that would be a bigger blockbuster fight and a better fight than anybody that Crawford has fought at welterweight. I'm just saying the truth, man. Name a fight that Top Rank has already facilitated in the past tense for Crawford at welterweight that would be bigger or better than Shawn Porter. And that person has done more at welterweight or career-wise than Shawn Porter. Come on, man. Hopefully nobody, rejects that. So I could just move on. Because I don't see any way you can. Jeff Horn, because he beat Pacquiao, he really lost that fight to me. So that was good. That was a solid win, but that's one. Porter sparred Pacquiao and has good fights where he arguably didn't lose. So we already know Porter's resume is superior. So that's a good fight. So how is Tim Bradley going to say PBC guys are cowards and Shawn Porter and his dad already put their bid in, said, hey, if we can't get Errol Spence with this accident, it doesn't look like they can get Errol Spence. So why not make the Shawn Porter fight? Sometimes in boxing, you got to fight your friends, I guess. People you cool with. I mean, it's your career. So how is Bradley going to say everyone's a coward? But Shawn Porter already said he would fight the man. Lastly, the dumb thing that he said, Tim Bradley, was he says all the PBC guys except for Wilder are cowards because Wilder's fighting Tyson Fury in February. More company man bullshit from ESPN. Because guess what? The Wilder Fury fight was established before ESPN Top Rank even got involved. They already had history. They fought by themselves on Showtime without Bob Arum, without Top Rank, without ESPN or anybody else, Bradley meddling in the fight. So we were left on a cliffhanger with a draw, and they were discussing an immediate rematch. It's provable that Top Rank and ESPN, their newfound involvement with Tyson Fury, fucked up an immediate rematch. So if anything, ESPN had to work a deal out or Tyson Fury would look horrible. He already looked bad because he ran from the rematch. But Tim Bradley's saying some stuff, and only if you're casual and you don't know these things would that make sense. Fury has no choice but to fight Wilder. And again, he would have already done it had ESPN Top Rank not meddled in that and gave him 2 tune-ups. So what is Bradley talking about? That's not the situation with Crawford versus Spence. Crawford and Spence don't have a first fight that was done. Bro, they have to fight and, come to terms. ESPN has to work, especially with how much money they're supposed to be giving Crawford. Fury. They got to recoup some of that money. And they already prevented the immediate rematch from happening. So they got to make that fight. So that ain't nothing special. It's a good fight, but it ain't nothing special like ESPN went out their way to do something. Bro, the fight would have already happened in May had ESPN Top Rank not even got involved with his career. So if anything, they gave us two unnecessary opponents. One turned out to be a good fight because of the cut, but they prohibited and prolonged the fight from happening. So I don't think Wilder's a coward, but it ain't like ESPN for the greater good of boxing made the rematch, because if that was the case, they should have made an immediate rematch. Fuck what you talking about? So Tim Bradley's argument, I could just dissect it in seconds, a couple minutes. Crawford and Spence have no actual history of fighting in the ring. Now, if it was the same situation, they had already fought, like say Terrence Crawford was with some smaller promoter, and then they fought and it was a draw like Wilder Fury, and then Top Rank picked up Crawford, then that's something different. The other reason why I know Al Heyman must be killing the competition is because this sounds like desperation. This is like a team being down by several touchdowns and they keep going deep, and despite you having prevent defense, they Hail Marrying. Bro, it's desperation. You got Bradley yelling at everybody, and bro, it was a bad look. Bradley said, "Man, this guy's begging y'all. He's begging y'all, and he's gonna keep begging." Just those choice of words sound horrible to me. You're saying Crawford is begging. He's begging, and he's gonna keep begging. That lets me know 48 laws of power style that you are not in the driver's seat. Bro, that sounded horrible. Yeah, he's begging, and he's gonna keep begging. Horrible choice. That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't have Bradley. He don't know how to make the words sound right. That sounded bad, bro. So Crawford just said, "Oh, I don't need these guys for my career," and you talking about Crawford's begging. That made you look weak. You know what I'm saying? That makes your side look weak. Like, you, please, Heyman, please make the fight. We begging, bro. That's like my boy breaking up with his girl, and he's so heartbroken, and she won't answer his calls or talk to him. I'm like, man, get back with my boy, make him your boyfriend again. He knows he fucked up. He's begging for you to come back. He's begging. He's crying that's what it sounds like to me. Like you trying to cop a plea with the girlfriend to hear him out. Just let him say his piece. He ain't eating right. He ain't sleeping right. He's begging you. He wants to come back home. Let him come back home. That's what it sounds like. It just sounds like, damn, you making him sound like super desperate. I didn't like that choice of words. He said he's begging, he's going to keep begging. My boy wants another shot. Give him another shot. He's begging you. Nicole, listen. He's begging you. He's begging to come back home. He's homeless, bitch. He's homeless. Like, damn, hard times in a motherfucker, bro. He living in the streets, bitch. He's homeless, bitch. He's homeless. Like, damn. Like, you try to pressure. That's not educated pressure to me. It makes you look desperate when you do that. The motherfucker said he's begging. He's homeless. He's sleeping under a bridge. You got this motherfucker looking like a troll. He's begging. He's begging to come back. He's homeless, nigga. He's homeless. Like, damn, you making Crawford look bad the way you said that, bro. He begging, and he gonna keep begging. You make him sound like he begging like he sweating shit. You know, you are my love, babe. You got me twisted. Yeah, you got me twisted. Yeah, bro. Like, he just begging. Like, he shouldn't have said that begging shit, bro. He said that sounded bad. He said he begging, y'all. He begging. He keep begging, y'all. And he gonna keep begging, y'all. Get Bradley off of this mic right now. Get him off, bro. Cause that made him sound bad and made Crawford look bad. Crawford just said, I don't need them guys. And you talking about he begging. He begging for y'all to fight him. He begging. He gonna keep begging. That wasn't a good look to me. And it shows that Al Heyman, you know, Terrence Crawford really want to fight them PBC guys, and it's been a long road. It's like he got hit a couple times versus Mean Machine. Oh yeah, that was a knockdown. Oh yeah, cut close. You know, love me. You got me begging. Girl, you got me begging over ya. I got what you need right ESPN, babe. Bro, get this begging shit. Girl, you got me begging over ya. Get this Keith Sweat shit up, man. Come on. You know that bud wants to fight you, baby. You got me twisted. What do I do? How can Bud get to you? But you don't know how this shit feel. Like, bro, get this. Tell me what do I do? Like, this shit sound crazy. Tell me what do I do? How can Bud get to you? Yeah, but I gotta be strong, man. You did Bud wrong. Like, man, get Tip Bradley, get these motherfuckers out here, bro. Just stop. Get this shit out of here. This motherfucker said he begging. How do I move? So yeah, bro, Bradley ain't it to be the one that creates the segue for this fight to happen. And that's the other thing. Last thing is, like, you've already revealed your hand that you desperate. Top Rank has said, hey, it's hard to sell tickets. We taking these motherfuckers to Africa and all types of shit. And then Bradley's like, we begging y'all for a fight. We begging you. Do like Wilder Fury, which is a whole different situation since they fought before ESPN's involvement. And then now you're like talking shit about all of PBC. That, I just don't see that being a way to create a peace treaty to get these fights done. Bro, listen. These motherfuckers on YouTube, I ain't working with none of them. If I don't know them, I don't know them. But if you talking greasy, I'm definitely not working with them. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, ego sucks. All of his point. You think I'm finna help your channel out in any way? Give you some advice? Hey man, how'd you get your channel where? I don't know you. Bro, that is not the way. When you need somebody, that is not the approach to, bury the hatchet and get some shit done by talking shit. And for Crawford's last two fights, this has been the case. After the Khan fight, it ended horribly. Khan said his nuts was in his belly button and stopped and quit in the fight. So the pay-per-view that they charged pay-per-view for ended horrifically. And then Bob Arum started screaming on Al Heyman. Al Heyman, he's the cancer of the sport of boxing. He don't want to make the... Now you got Django Bradley doing the same thing. That I just don't see how... I said it when Arum said it, and I said it when Bradley saying it. I don't understand how you feel this is the ticket to get to work with these guys. So if I need to work with Cursor on something, let's say Cursor's like a, he does construction and he does home remodels. And I'm like, man, I need someone to put this shower enclosure in. And I'm like, man, Cursor ain't shit. Oh, da da da. Woo woo. Man, fuck Cursor. Cursor don't know what he doing. Cursor. Why would Cursor help me when I'm cursing out Cursor? Like it's just stupid. It's like an elementary school kid can figure this. Yeah, Cursor said, he said, I ain't even finna show up. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody finna just let you denigrate them and take the abuse and still help you. Unless they must really love you or have like some real history with you. But two people don't have established good history of working with each other. That ain't it. You know, it's like Bloods and Crips working together and trying to create a peace treaty. And then you got one Blood talking crazy. Man, fuck these dudes. Man, fuck these crabs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man, fuck all them. Death row eat. You know what I'm saying? And talk. That's not the way. It's just not. J.A. Dixon, my people. Man, why y'all tell me my shirt was still half down from the Keith Sweat shit? I'm doing half of the show like this. Man, why y'all ain't trying to help me with the mother? Shirt's on backwards, player. Man, play the fuck up too. Y'all ain't trying to help me with the fat bit. Y'all got this fucking. Why y'all ain't trying to fix it with my jacket on back? You got me looking like Criss Cross and shit. I really want to hear Bud man up and say I wanted Manny, Shawn, Danny, you guys, Kel, Spence, and if my team can't make it happen, then why am I paying them? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People, it's just the whole situation is bad, very predictable. I'm not shocked. And listen, people are gonna blame PBC. Just stop it. Old media's dead, bro. Top Rank ain't did nothing different in when they had a welterweight stable. Mike Alvarado, Brandon Rios, Jesse Vargas, right? What's the name? Pacquiao and Crawford, Bradley. None of these motherfuckers was ever sent over to work with anybody from the PBC. So what's the difference? But now when the shoe's on the other foot, oh, hurry up and make these fights. God damn it. Stop stalling. Come on. That's not how that works. And the crazy part is Al Heyman be really centipede. He sent Andy Ruiz to DAZN. He sent like Amir Khan to Golden Boy to work for the Canelo thing to get knocked the fuck out. He sent Charles Martin to Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn UK card. He sent Dominic Brazil to UK to get knocked out and his eye fucked up by Anthony Joshua. So Joshua fought 3 Heyman fighters. Ain't nobody talk about that. He let Danny Jacobs go with Eddie Hearn running around for the little Chavez fights and shit. It is what it is. You know? He let John Molina fight Crawford. He let Felix Diaz fight Crawford. When did we ever see Crawford go to anybody else's or anybody else that Top Rank has? Ruslan Provodnikov. When they release somebody. Let Ruslan go fight Maidana on PBC. You ain't really seen that. So what are we talking about? So y'all ain't shit. I'm just putting in perspective. When you see Mike Alvarado go fight Broner on PBC, when he ever sent somebody? You know? Not no joint Pacquiao Wilder Fury 2 shit. When did Aram send somebody? When did Aram send somebody? Not no mandatory either, because mandatory is different. And I'm talking about to Heyman, not to no Eddie Hearn or nobody else. Not Lomachenko, Kuro. I'm talking about when he sent someone to go fight on PBC that was a reputable name at that time in his players, like, you know, that in that person's, you know, career or whatever. Name who Bob Arum sent. Okay, that's what I thought. I want to see Crawford versus Canelo fight. It's not gonna happen, so good luck with that. I want to see Canelo versus Charlo. Bump all that noise. When Canelo fighting Charlo and Andre. See, You look at Fernando Contreras. Look at the names, faces, and profile pictures of the people doing the most hating. Yeah, for sure. When Canelo finna fight non-Englishmen, when he finna fight one of them black fighters, one of them black guys in his division, Charlo or Andre. Why you want? So out of all the black guys that Canelo could possibly face, you want to see the one that conveniently hasn't fought at 154 and 160. Oh, what a surprise! These motherfuckers think we stupid as fuck. Man, fuck that. This you see it like I see it. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. So the guy that just got hit in his last fight and really knocked down at 147, you want to see him at 160, but you don't want to see Canelo fight guys who he could have been fought at 54 or 160. It's funny how they want to sacrifice certain blacks. The smaller blacks. Yeah, I want to see Errol Spence and Canelo, Crawford and Canelo, but none of the bigger blacks. They probably not the blacks that we know can dunk. We don't want that. Man, fuck all that. I run the show now. It's my house, Kimosabi. No, don't try to switch it now. Fernando Contreras talking about Charlo versus Canelo and May. You said you want to see Crawford. Stick to your guns, bro. Why you want to see, out of all the fights you could have named, Better Biev and the 3 divisions that Canelo's actually in, you want to see the guy that's never fought at 160 fight Canelo. Bro, they want to baby Canelo. They want him to have whatever type of advantage because they know he needs it. Fuck what y'all talking about. Cursor laughing because he sees it so clear and he knows what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't want those tall Negroes. I want the ones under 6 foot. Yeah, that's what the black channel. Why was the black? But these motherfuckers, yeah, Cursor ain't never lied. This shit pitiful. They want Canelo to have any type of advantage. If you old, if you in a walker, if you in a wheelchair, if you have Down syndrome, if you whatever, autism. If you have anything that gives Canelo an advantage, if you ain't never fought at the weight, if you missing teeth, if you can't, you seeing doubles, your vision ain't there, you're illiterate, bro, whatever gives Canelo the advantage, they want. Man, block this Fernando dude, bro. He's saying Canelo's a cherry picker. Oh, okay, you wasting everybody's time. Okay. See, once I break him down and expose him, they know what it is. Block him. Bro, they want Canelo on all handicap matches. They want whatever hurts the opponent. They just have to go through that. Rehydration clauses, weight clauses, never fought at the weight, one eyeball. You could be a Cyclops. Yeah, I want to see that black guy with one eye. This motherfucker got a patch on his eye like the Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, and they want to see that, but they don't want to see Better Biev, who his own trainer said was worse than Kovalev. Man, come on. Come on, man. Y'all know what time it is. Ha, oh shit. Boxing Ego said none of the blacks that can dunk. That's too funny. The wife is crying, laugh. Bro, because that's, what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Let's see, bro. If the opponent is shorter, like Emmanuel, what's his name? Little fucker from Webster, Emmanuel Lewis, Emmanuel Stewart. I mean, what's his name? Nah, I'm tripping. Emmanuel Lewis. They don't care if Canelo fight him, Webster and shit. Bro, he can fight Emmanuel Lewis, and he don't get no slack. There's no complaints. If they know that Canelo has a strong chance of beating that person, they don't give a fuck. Bro, he could fight the little wee person from Bad Santa and Friday, Miss Parker husband and shit. Bro, they don't care. As long as Canelo has foreseeable advantages, they like, oh yeah. No, if it looks like the black can dunk, we don't want it. Unless they're Dunkin' Donut. If they Dunkin' Donuts and they out of shape like Ruiz, that's different. Motherfucker could be built like Reginald Vale Johnson, Carl Winslow, and then they'll allow Canelo to fight that and had no complaints. Like this motherfucker about to fight Carl Winslow, Reginald Vale Johnson, bro, from Die Hard. Motherfucker backing up, and the fucking dead body falling on the hood of the car. Oh! He backing up and shit. Welcome to the party, pal. Yippee-ki-yay. I was always a little partial to Roy Rogers. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Like, they do not give a fuck if he was in Die Hard. It could be Carl from Die Hard. You know, the dude with the long hair, bro. They don't care. As long as they see enough advantages for Canelo. Bro, it's crazy. And don't get me started on Triple G. That motherfucker, hey, no, guys, hey, I'm fighting Wee Man Jackass. Like, what? Did he just say Wee Man from Jackass? Hey, no, guys, my next two fight, Kid and Play. I'm fighting Kid and Play. Bro, what the fuck? Did you just say you fighting Kid and Play? Class act, Duncan Penderhughes, Blake Brown looking at. What the fuck? No, guys, next fight, next two, Kid and Play, Christopher Martin, Kid and Play. Man, this motherfucker fighting to cast a house party and shit, and y'all ain't saying shit. I got to be the realest in boxing. I don't care what nobody said. I must be the realest. I must be the greatest because I ain't got no battery in my back, and y'all know what I'm saying. No, you know, if no Canelo, Jimmy Garoppolo. Like, bro, you trying to fight my quarterback. I'm a Niner fan. You trying to fight, yeah, okay, D-Shot, be legit, E40, all everybody. Bro, you trying to fight E40 in them. You trying to fight E40 in the clique, you know. What? Bro, did he just say be legit? The motherfucker said, no, be legit, E40, Sugar T, all of everybody. This motherfucker finna fight Sugar T. Sprinkle me. Ooh, woke up in the 8. Me and Canelo Golovkin about to fight, bro. This motherfucker trying to fight 40 watt. Been about my cash ever since I was a little young mustache, bro. What the fuck? This motherfucker want to fight E40 in the clique. This motherfucker is really sick with it. Bars. I said he want to fight E40 in the clique. Golovkin must be sick with it, man. I'm so sick with it. I'm like a Pitt and Michael Vick with it. Oh my gosh, I was sick pup. These dudes is like sitting ducks, man. I run amok. These dudes like sitting ducks, and man, let's stop. I'm about to go off, bro. This shit is crazy with y'all out. So it's Triple G versus Fabby David. Yeah, Dope Era versus Triple G and shit. Man, get the fuck up out of here. They don't care who Canelo fight, who Lomachenko fight. Bro, old media got to go. And Lomachenko, oh my God, Teofimo look good. Woo, Loma. If Loma fight anybody but Teofimo next, it's over. Because he already swerved Devin Haney. Facts. Shout out to the Bay. You dig. You feel me. Bruh. So he swerved Devin Haney. Never fought Mikey Garcia. The Tank fight never happened. And now you said you want unification. All right, he want to unificate. Yeah, unificate with Teofimo. He was looking good. I support that fight. Yeah, that's a good fight. Uh-huh. I told you Teofimo ain't for play. Bro, they don't care. Especially Golovkin. This motherfucker fight Mark Curry, hanging with Mr. Cooper and shit. They were like, I mean, he had a hit sitcom in the 90s. And, bro, they'll try to any way to make you believe. Motherfucker fight Cher. Do you believe in love? Like this motherfucker fighting Cher. How old is she right now? Do you believe in love? Man, I'm trying to share like Sonny Bono. They literally don't care who it is. It'd be the little girl from the Missy Elliott video. It's never work. Is it work? Let me work. I put the thing down, flip it, and whatever that little girl grown up and shit. She was just on one of them award shows. It's never. It's never. Is it worth it? Let me work. I put my thing down, flip it, and it's never. whatever that little girl was. He'll fight her now. Oh yeah, she was in Missy Elliott video. Bro, get this Missy Elliott. I can't stand the rain against my window. Beep beep. Ooh, got the keys to my Jeep. Like, man, get this shit the fuck up out of here. They said Triple G versus who? Camille Sacetta. Bruh, that don't even sound right. That motherfucker sound like a stutter. Yeah, Camille Sacetta, he gonna put the upsetter in bruschetta bread. What, bruschetta Sacetta? Man, come on, bro. Yes, Camille Sacetta with the bruschetta bread. He gonna pull the upsetter. Like, man, he's all about that cheddar. Yeah, he gonna man, get these Smeagol motor mouth lizard lip bitches off of my page, bro. Yep, Canelo versus Baby Joker. Motherfucker. Hey, what's up, fool? I want to fight Canelo next. He thinks he's down. He thinks he's part of La Raza. You know? No, Leroy. I'm bilingual. It's a different. 150s or big ass titties. Count the green or get in between those titties. Simone, I say, let's 40. That motherfucker finna fight. Like, hey, how much? What's your fight purse? How much you get for your 150s or big ass titties? Count the green or get in between. You know, Simone, I say, get in between those titties. No more locked doors. Looking at, bro. What the fuck? Hold on, I can't see now. Hold on. Bro, I can't see. What the fuck? That shit scared me. I couldn't see you. You know, you fools need to listen to Boxing Ego. He gonna tell you. Count the green or get in between those titties. I want to fight Canelo, you know. My boy Miklo beat him in the amateur. He wasn't even that good. Like, man, get this shit out of here. All y'all. These dudes settle for anything. They'll make any correlation unless it's a good fight. He'll fight the motherfucker from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the little Toast Crunch character. Yeah, see, they call him Cinnamon, and he's fighting a cereal with cinnamon in it. Man, what the fuck? What? Like, why didn't Canelo fight Charlo? Oh, come on now. Charlo. Really? What does Charlo do? So he could fight Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the Toast Crunch, but he can't fight Charlo. Man, what? What? Count the green or get in between those titties. Bro, they'll let him fight anybody as long as it ain't a live body. Oh my God, he'll fight anybody as long as it's not a live body. Bro, that motherfucker, especially Triple G, that motherfucker fight anybody. That motherfucker fight Miss Doubtfire and shit. Oh no, Daniel, it was run by fruiting. Do it like a lady. Motherfucker. No, Daniel. Man, get these motherfuckers out of my face. They want him to fight Canelo versus Brad Pitt in Cool World and shit. Man, he want him half animated looking at Jessica Rabbit. Man, come on, bro. Y'all pathetic. Y'all, you can't be real fans. Same thing with AJ. These motherfuckers, they acting like Wilder still ain't shit, but then they finna pay bottom dollar for AJ versus Q-Brat pull it. Hey, bro. Eddie Hearn running the muck. He got y'all. He got y'all under lock and key. AJ is the best. Y'all like, oh, AJ is the best. You're getting sleepy now. I'm getting sleepy. You know, AJ versus Kubrat Pulev. It's a good fight. AJ versus Pulev. Good fight. Bro, these motherfuckers act ridiculous. And they know it's some bullshit. Kubrat Pulev, for real, bro. He just beat a Bill Cosby case. And y'all was not. Where was all these fans of Pulev when he was catching the Cosby case with the little shorty? You know, the whatever her name is. California Road Katie or whatever shit his name is. Jin Sushi. Yeah. Deep fried shrimp gin. Where was all the Kubrat support then? Them motherfucker had to take sexual harassment courses. Bro, that's bad. When you have to take Bill Cosby courses to learn how to treat a lady, that's sad, bro. Them motherfuckers on online like it's traffic school and shit. Thou shall not touch a female's buttocks. I strongly disagree. I strongly agree. Them motherfuckers. You taking classes? What? You had to take a class to know not to touch. I would like to put the pudding in the just sushi with the jello and the pudding pop. Yeah, why you come here? You know, rather frankly, you liable to shoot you. Put the Quaalude in the drink. Nah, bro. What? This shit, bro. Canelo versus Papa John. His shit going. His wife suing him and all types of shit. He need the money. Let's see Canelo versus Papa John, dude. Canelo finna start fighting politicians, talking about it's a legacy fight. You know, Canelo versus Biden and all types of shit. Man, come on, bro. I will beat Biden. Like, what? Canelo versus Biden? What the fuck is this? Motherfucker finna fight Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney? Oh my god. Mitt Romney. It's gonna be some. That's DAZN, bro. DAZN be coming out with these fucking Klingon forehead motherfuckers, bro. Like, really? Triple G's fighting a Klingon? I thought that was from the TV show. They really found the one dude that's an actual Klingon. And the motherfucker got them wrinkles in his forehead. You know. Fucking Klingon Kevin and shit. Bro, I thought that was fake. I didn't know that they actually had Klingon. Triple G, I promise you, Triple G, if he can't get Canelo next, he fighting a Klingon or some stupid shit. Motherfucker fighting Vulcans and dumb shit. And y'all trying to eat it up. Ain't nobody saying nothing to Triple G. But Gervonta, why would Tank fight? Why is Tank fighting Gambo? But Triple G fighting Vulcans and the fucking Klingons and shit. And y'all love that. Man, get these dudes out of here. I don't want them. Don't need them. Don't care. Don't give a fuck about y'all. Because you know it's cap. Motherfuckers fighting Hulk in regular form and shit. Bruce Banner, Bill Bixby and shit. Man, I'm not trying to see no Triple G versus Bill Bixby. This shit is easy, bro. I ride this like a bike, like a 10-speed. I'd rather see him fight the Hulk. They want to see Bill Bixby. Shots just miss me. Rip to your man. Bro, this shit is sad. All this over man fandom. Yeah, he'll fight. Damn, Joe Rogan. Triple G, he punched hard as fuck, man. Yeah. Tyrone Biggums. Damn, Joe Rogan. Bro, they want Canelo to fight anybody. When it's a black fighter, if it'd be it'd be like, as long as they ain't the strongest black, you know what I'm saying? Like the guys that look dope, like Charlo and Andrade. If it's the motherfucker from the cream of wheat box, motherfucker just be so, then they'll accept that. Same thing with Triple G. But if it's a black person with some swaggy, and he ain't at a major weight disadvantage, they don't care. Like, you know, it's people saying, oh, yeah, Mayweather come out of retirement. Give Canelo a rematch. Canelo don't deserve shit, bro. He fighting on the app, and he got schooled up by Floyd Mayweather when he was 37, and he lost every round. Why the fuck he got to give him a rematch? Bro, only old media wants to see rematches for decided fights, especially with retired guys. You know, come on, Floyd. Fight Canelo at 175, man, if you're not too chicken. Bro, why would he fight him at 175? Because Canelo couldn't keep making weight in the 50. Come on, bro. Now, let me talk about Crawford's performance. Somebody do a like check. Mic check, like check. Mic check, like. Where we at? Yeah, Triple G fight these mandatories when it's a mandatory nobody want to see. Like Dominique Wade and shit. Dwayne Wade, Dominique Wade, you know, Wade Robinson. Bro, all them motherfuckers can get it. But let Charlo be the mandatory. Oh, no, that was different. What about time he tried to choke me, smoke backyard? Now, that was different. Yeah, when it comes to Charlo, that was different. Bro, they don't, man, come on, bro. Triple G versus David Copperfield. Oh, yeah. You know, he once was a prominent magician. They don't care, I'm telling you. Somebody do a like check. Mic check, like check. Somebody do a like check. That is pathetic. There's the worst amount of likes ever. Smash the like button. All right, Crawford. Crawford Mean Machine. Fun fight. Exciting. Good, very good top ranked card to close the year. I really liked the card. Right? Thought it was a good card. Listen, there's different opinions out there about Crawford's performance. I don't hold me accountable for what I say. Don't motherfuckers be listening to other people. See, some of y'all are fans and I respect it, but you guys go and listen to 14 different people's opinions. I don't even listen to boxing anymore like that, like on the reg. I got my own shit to do. Well, at least YouTube boxing, you know, unless someone tells me I need to listen to something or sends me a link that I, you know, read the title and feel compelled to actually listen to. So I don't consume all the different angles that some people do. It's just me. My thought is this. I had a mixed reaction to Crawford. On the good side of things, he got the victory and he got the stoppage. And even though he had a stubborn approach, he kept at it, made certain adjustments, and made that game plan work. So I can't hold it. Like that knockout, I watched it again, bro. Crawford's a bad boy, bro. He a bad boy. The dude hit him with two lefts, right? He said, bow, bow. And then the guy's Mean Machine spilling over, goes to the ropes. Then he feinted like he was finna hit him with another left and then switch and hit him with a right uppercut, bro. This dude is athletic, bro. Watch that again, bro. That was if you really know boxing and like timing and coordination, that shit was crazy. Like I watched it and you know, I was like, oh, that was dope. But what he did, that shit was difficult and it was crazy. Bro, he bout with two lefts and the guy's hurt from this. Mean Machine hurt from this. And then he act like he was finna hit him with the left, stopped, then he switched, and then he hit him with a right uppercut and then drops him. I was like, damn. Bro, that's wavy. That stoppage, when I watched that again, I was like, because it's hard to consume everything in real time. Because I got on here and I only watched it in real time and then I immediately did a couple of, I had to eat, then I did my stream. But I watched it again. That shit was dope, bro. How he dispatched. It takes a level of coordination and know-how. You have to be comfortable in your skill to be switching and, you know, going to the left. Bro, the man is, I don't know. The thing that makes Crawford a bad boy is because he has power in both hands and he's good from both stances. And he's the best switch hitter in boxing at this level. There's nobody that I've seen that could switch hit better than him that has fought and done what he's done to those people. That's why I have Crawford number one skillfully on the pound for pound list. Resume, his names aren't as bad as people act like. I would like to see him fight some of the better names, but he's pulling away so much and doing what, you know, he's showing separation in all of these fights. So I got to give him a lot of props. He's skilled in a motherfucker, bro. Bro, he hit him with two lefts, backed him up, guys, all fuck. And the guy, Mean Machine, is expecting the left, and then he stops, then switches and hits him with an uppercut, bro. That shit was creative than a motherfucker, bro. Like, that's light, like low-key, like Roy Jones-esque. It's just a lot of shit happening in that blink of an eye. You have to be doing this and practicing in the gym and doing certain things in a level of comfortability and sparring to even know or think to do that. Hit someone with two left and then switch and then hit him with the right, you know, feint with the left. Bro, watch the sequence again, the first knockdown or second or whatever it was. The knockdown where he did that, bro. That shit was sick. So I give him credit for that. When it comes to mid-fight adjustments, there's no, you know, Floyd, I don't consider him an active fighter. There's no active person who's actively fighting who makes better mid-fight adjustments than Crawford. You know, Wilder makes mid-fight adjustments and he'll erase you. Like, that's Wilder's mid-fight adjustment. This is Wilder's mid-fight adjustment. All the shit you doing, that's his mid-fight adjustment. So that works. But I'm talking about, like, Crawford is making actual incremental adjustments and little things and, you know, finding little holes. Wilder mid-fight adjustment is just punching your fucking kufi off, dog. So that's a little bit different. But there's nobody in boxing that's skillfully making the same type of adjustments as Crawford, including Canelo. And I like Canelo. Y'all know that. You know, I like the way Canelo fights and all that. There's no way he's number one skillfully. If skill is a high ranking priority, then there's no way he's more skilled than Crawford. None. He don't pull away like this. Bro, who's he ever pulled away from and beat them at their own game? And his stamina won't even allow him to be better than Crawford. Bro, Crawford was fighting at an intense pace. He is never not ready. When you ever seen Crawford get tired? Bro, he started making an uncomfortable pace and shit. Mean Machine was like, what the fuck? This dude just won't stop. And Crawford like, yeah, you know, motherfucker kept coming. Bro, Crawford is a serial killer. I'm telling y'all. This motherfucker a real life Ted Bundy looking motherfucker, bro. He's bad. Now, I gave all the props in the world for what I seen. But my bone to pick with Terrence Crawford, and I've given Terrence Crawford more support than probably most channels, you know. That I feel like me and DBN probably were the ones giving Crawford a lot of shine on this YouTube thing, and other channels weren't even really fucking with it. It was me and DBN always seen something in Crawford. And like, I know I was one of the first people, like where I started before the Bradis Prescott I was telling y'all about Crawford. See, I'm talking about when he had dreads. The videos are still up. Y'all don't know the dreadhead Crawford, looking just like his nephew and shit. Now, the bone I have to pick with Crawford is this. Although it worked against Mean Machine, you got to give him credit. Mean Machine is from Lithuania, and he went to 2 Olympics, 2008 and 2012. You know, they're not just handing out tickets. I'm sure if you're from a place like Australia or Lithuania, it's probably a bit easier than somewhere like the USA, where it's like so much talent that's coming out of there. But whatever. He's an Olympian. And he came to fight. And he had power. So that made him dangerous. Bloxonita. Bloxonita, Bloxonita, Bloxonita. Everybody go say Bloxonita, Bloxonita. Yeah. Yeah. All right, back to it. He fought an Olympian. I remember you've been talking about Bud like 4 years ago. It's been longer than that, but still. All right. My bone to pick with Bud is I know what he's capable of because I've seen it both firsthand, like being at his fights, and heard the stories, been in his gym before. See, there's a lot of people. You got to be careful what you consume. I've been to Bud's gym. I've made the trek out to Nebraska before it was the Chai Health Center or whatever they switched the name to, when it was CenturyLink. Bro, I've been to Nebraska. My dollar, I financed my everything and went out there to support Bud. The only thing I will say is Bud turned it around. Again, king of mid-fight adjustments. But early, he got hit with too much unnecessary shit based on, and see, listen, when I'm saying it, you can believe who you want. I'm saying it with the purpose. Some other motherfuckers be saying shit and they like, they got a grudge against Bud and all this shit. I'm not saying no dumb shit like that because truth be told, Bud's face looked pretty clean after the fight. But I know Bud can do better. Like, this is Bud's face post-fight. So he don't even look crazy. Hold on. Look, this is him after the fight. He don't even look bad. So I'm not saying it to, like, OD and try to, because, like, come on, bro. You know what it is. You see some people hating on Bud. So, okay, the racist finna hate on Bud. Then you see other people hating on Bud because people are getting caught up in this like battle. That's what it's like, these little small battles and shit. When Errol Spence going at Keith Thurman, people picking sides like it's some gang shit. Now it's like people are talking about Errol Spence and Thurman. I mean Errol Spence and Bud and shit. So people like picking sides or Top Rank versus PBC. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm telling you what I feel from a perspective. See, I'm built different. I don't, hold eternal grudges and shit like that. If someone like what I gotta say, they like it. If they can't, then that's them. I don't care. But I'm just telling you what I think. I hold Bud to he's my number one pound for pound. So I know what he's capable of. I've seen it firsthand. And I think subtle adjustment. I'm not asking Bud to do anything he can't do. That's the thing. I would never even give this criticism to a Ruslan or Brandon Rios or somebody, because I don't think they'd be capable of doing what I'm asking. But I know Bud can. I feel you, Ego, but Bud has earned our respect to let him fight how he wants. He wanted to show some dog, that's all. That's cool, but I just hope that he doesn't. I've seen a pattern with Bud where I feel like he does that, and I'm hoping he's doing it because he feels those particular opponents, he can get away with it, which he has been able to get away with it. But me, I don't think it's a good habit to show the dog. Sometimes the dog has to show his other abilities, not just show the teeth and bite. Show the dog has endurance by running. I'm not saying he should run, but I'm just giving an analogy. But a dog can't just, I'm gonna see who's the baddest dog. I don't think that's a good habit to form. That's the only thing I'm saying. So I don't want to see Terrence Crawford, and hopefully he's smart enough to make this adjustment, which I told you he's the king of the mid-fight adjustments, is to, how he fought is not sensible to fight Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, or any of them top PBC guys like that, period. Because he gave up hits making it a dogfight. And again, I think it's tenderized the meat. I'm going to keep saying that. I think he rushed his work in the early rounds and he got caught with stuff that he didn't have to even get caught with. And the outcome would have been the same. So yeah, Bud's a beast. Bud, he's earned the right to do whatever he wants and call the shots. But if you keep messing around, sometimes, just sometimes, you end up losing or looking worse to someone you shouldn't. Look at my 49ers today. We beat teams like the Saints. We just lost to the fucking Atlanta Falcons. No disrespect if you're from Atlanta, but look at their record. They like 5-8 or some shit until today. They were like 4-8 or some crazy record. But a much better team like the 49ers, we end up losing. Won against a harder team last week and won some tough games and had close games, and we end up losing to the Falcons. Nobody expected that, really. Even Atlanta Falcons fans may have wanted the Falcons to win, but they didn't expect to lose. So I don't think that dog Bud mentality is sensible to bring out every time. That's it. He said, leave my Falcons alone, ego. I just won a lot of money. Man, I'm so mad about that game. But that's what I'm saying. You lose to, it's like the Falcons Andy Ruiz'd us in the first Joshua fight. So I don't want to see Crawford struggle to get the bigger names for obvious political reasons like PBC, and then, potentially lose or look less than he's capable of against a mean machine, or, obviously lose before we get to those fights. So I just think it's a gamble that he didn't have to take. It made for an entertaining, fun fight. But same could be said with Tim Bradley. The way Tim Bradley approached the Ruslan fight, it was fun as hell. But I think that knocked years off his career as well. And for Bud Crawford, is everybody knows he's immensely talented. So now any vulnerabilities, they're waiting for those. They waiting, hoping that he don't look spectacular. They like, oh, fuck. Yes, I got something on him. So now it just makes it for ops. They might think, they got to end now. That's what I'm saying. That's it. No more, no less. But all these motherfuckers saying Bud got exposed and all this stupid shit. Bro, he beat the man at his own game. Period. That takes a talent in itself. The man, he's like, Bud got his pride bruised because he really got knocked down, and he got clipped with some good shots, and then that woke his game up, and he continued to get hit with some little shit, nothing maybe as impactful, but he got his pride bruised, and then he said, all right, bet. Let's see if you could keep this up. He stopped a man that had never been even knocked down. But I expect that from Bud. The guy had but he had never fought as a pro on any level like a Crawford level, because I thought he looked bad in the Ray Robinson fight. But he's a soul snatcher. Bud is a soul snatcher. He will snatch the fuck out your soul. Do you understand? Terrence Crawford has fought, that I can think of, 3 Olympians, and he's like destroying them. Felix Diaz, Gamboa was a tough fight, but in the end, Gamboa got fucked up. And then also now another Olympian. There ain't nobody doing that. That's why I have Bud number 1 pound for pound, because he's showing too much separation. But I think this performance would have been even more masterful, even more, if he didn't give up those early shots and give people anything to say. I think he could have had the same type of fight with that incremental. He stubbornly stayed a southpaw. And to me, it worked out in this fight, but I don't like the mentality of that, because it gives me worries against the bigger fight. So if you and Errol Spence, if he's just catching you in the orthodox, you're just going to stay orthodox just to show whose nuts are bigger. I don't like that from a sweet science perspective. That's all I'm saying. I don't like it, because Bud has to remember he's new-ish to the welterweight. He got like 4 or 5 fights there, but these other dudes have all of their fights at this. So I don't want to see him continue to be that stubborn in certain situations when Bud has the gift, bro. He has the glow. He might be the best welterweight. We obviously have to see him fight, but this is what I'm saying. You don't have to always prove whose nuts is bigger. Look at Floyd. Zab Judah was getting him early. Okay, cool. But at the fight's end, look what he did. And there's a difference between, in my opinion, Zab Judah is just talented, especially at that time. Athletic, southpaw, power punch. He gave Floyd issues, not really because Floyd was doing anything wrong. It's just you fight an elite competition, you're gonna get hit. Same thing with Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter, right? Errol Spence was just in a dogfight. That's just how the trend of it, because Shawn Porter's experience won't. Me, in my personal opinion, I don't think Errol Spence had to even go through those shots. I don't even know why he started off as a southpaw, because normally he starts off orthodox, and if need be, he'll make the quick adjustment to southpaw. So I think he should have. You're fighting who you're fighting, and he was coming close to sinking that right hand, and he can switch like that. But then he got his pride bruised, so he just stayed as a southpaw. I don't think you have to do that, bro. You got the extraordinary gift to switch hit, and that makes Crawford dangerous for anybody, because he could be losing a fight. I'm not saying he is, but if he was losing a fight or someone was getting shots off, he's just as effective with the alternate approach. So if he's orthodox, he can switch to southpaw. It's like you fighting two people. Good shit tonight, y'all, and great weekend of fights. I'm out. Y'all stay dangerous. Facts. Shout out to Evan. That was a good Top Rank card, bro. They closed their ear. DAZN ain't never had a card like that. Name a DAZN card that was ever. The Josue Vargas fight was crack. Crawford fight, the way he was fighting, that shit was way doper than expected, because Mean Machine came to fight, had some power. And then the Mick Conlon was cool. He looked pretty good. Oh my God, the money just keep coming in. And then the Teofimo looked really good. Shout out to Sean Jones, 60. Let's get Errol Spence and Bud 2020. Y'all smash the light. You already know. Facts. I don't think it's gonna happen though. It's not, that car accident fucked shit up, bro. Yeah, get some claps up to my man Shawn. That car accident fucked things up. So I don't see it happening next. But there's still other great fights for both. That's all I'm saying with Bud, bro. He's his own man. He's a grown man. I'm not his dad. I ain't his trainer. Do whatever you want to do. All I'm saying is I know Bud cannot get hit with that shit. All he had to do is, before you got hit with that, switch out of that southpaw shit, because it didn't look like it was the way to go with this dude. And then after he got his pride bruised, so he didn't want to immediately switch to give the guy confidence, like, oh shit, I was getting to him. So I don't know. In the end, it all worked out for him, and the finish was vicious. So that's my thoughts on it. There's no more, no less. I just hope Bud, as he fights the upper echelon, he don't just stay stubborn, because there's some guys that could beat you at whatever you're trying. Like Floyd is fast as fuck. Fast twitch muscle. Zab was faster. It is what it is. So if Floyd just try to keep going speed for speed, then you might just lose that game. It don't matter if you speed. There's people on this earth that are better than you at certain things. That don't mean they're better than you as a human. That just means they better at that. So I don't understand the ram and just keep going against some. Just it to me. I would rather beat you than have this pissing contest that I'm better than you in every category. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's like me fighting Amir Khan, and I'm trying to, and I'm like, man, my speed cool too. Shh. And he's like, each. And he just hit me with some rapid fire shit. I'll let him win that battle and then try something else. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying with Crawford. I don't think you should be stubborn, or you just like, oh yeah, one of us gonna break, one of us, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this until one of us give up. That, like, come on. That's what I want to see, more ring IQ in that situation. He has all the ring IQ, he has all the tools, but put it back to, if Amir Khan is ish in me, then he wins that battle, whatever. But you would try to knock him out. You know, let him do that ish. Let him do all that. Okay, you faster than me. Yeah. End of story. Don't try to compete with, oh, this is a speed contest, huh? Like, you doing too much. Like Amir Khan, easy. Ooh. Like, it just, I don't know. I don't like that. Ooh, you fucking Pacquiao. Ooh, okay, Pacquiao, chill out. Like, I'm not finna. Try, like, just let him be faster. Whoop his ass in something else. As long as you get the end. Hey, Holland Future gotta stop. All I keep seeing is this man. I can't with Holland Future. He out of pocket, bro. No, I'm just saying, just let the man be faster or something. Like, Bud want to beat you at every angle. And I think there's a time and place, and someone's going to try to pull your card on that. Especially if they happen. Like, it's like matching power versus power. Oh, yeah? You guys are just like Ruslan Provodnikov. You can have your own power, but it's not smart to. Oh shit! Oh yeah, my turn. And you just trying to match him power for power. To me, I don't like that. But but in the end, he beat the fuck out of Mean Machine, bro. Mean Machine was getting broke up. So it was a smart adjustment in the end. But he had to go through a little bit of something that he didn't need to. Yeah, get them likes up. Woo! Motherfuckers. Woo! Woo! Like, Bud want to beat you at every cat. Like, all fights aren't going to work like that. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, South Central in this bit. Hey, I can't deal with Holland Future. Smash the like button. Be more. Y'all know what it is. Like, Canelo dumbass lost to Floyd fucking around trying to outbox him. Canelo thought it was cute and shit. You trying to outbox Floyd. You look stupid, bro. Canelo looked like a redhead fool, bro. He looked like a red Pennywise and shit. You trying to outbox Floyd. Hello, Georgie, without your boat. I like popcorn. I'm just a clown that lives in the sewer. You do? Down here, they all float. Hey, Georgie, you'll float too. Bro, he looked like Pennywise trying to outbox Floyd, bro. You better use what you good at. Luckily, Crawford a little bit different because he's good at a lot of things. Man, Canelo was getting fucked up. Shout out to Adrian. Facts. Maidana didn't try to look pretty. He just jumped in on Floyd. Motherfucker hitting like this. And yeah. Maidana. Yeah. Bro, he was doing whatever. He put up a better effort, too, than Canelo. Maidana bit Floyd. That's how you know it get gangster in the ring. That motherfucker bit him. Floyd was like, what the fuck? He bit me. He bit me, motherfucker. Hey, Kenny Bay, man. Motherfucker bit me. Floyd was pissed. Bro, Maidana bit this motherfucker, bro. With a mouth guard. Hey, this motherfucker. Maidana got Tourette's, bro. Professor X, $5. What we need to see what Bud will do in Elite Fighters 147 adjustment to the Bud adjustment. That's what I'm saying. And those are, man, elite fighters make better adjustments and better decisions than Mean Machine. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying he don't have no amateur pedigree, but he ain't fought nobody and beat their ass that, as a pro. So yeah, Danny Garcia's ability to adjust will probably be, his learning curve is better than Mean Machine. Yeah, King Corleone. Hey, check out his show. He giving you a live journey, bro. We gotta support our own. Dirty ENT. We all we got. Yeah, support my man. Yeah. Fuck that. Do that shit. Go click on this link. See, I ain't a hater. Hey, don't, but just so you know, you ain't King Corleone. Don't be putting no links unless you know, unless you know it's good. Cause we gonna delete you. King Corleone is good, bro. He's different. Cause he family. He part of this shit. He be repping this shit. He living this shit. But don't you other fucking bozos, don't be coming putting links. You gonna be the missing link. You be right up at this chat. Yeah, your link gonna return with an error 404. Yeah, you gonna have that 404 error. I can't even say this shit. All right, I'm gonna check you out. Corleone said this is his best works thus far. Mayorga's a fool, bro. He hit Shane Mosley girl ass. He said, how you gonna smack his girl ass and act like you didn't do nothing? I'm allowed to spam, nobody else. That's shooter love. Yeah, if they spam, they gonna be turning to spam. We gonna fry your ass in the pan. That fried spam be hitting. Listen, that fried spam be hitting. We gonna do you like Hawaiian plates. We gonna fry that spam with the rice. We gonna put your dumb ass with some seaweed. Yeah, we gonna musabi that ass. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you. We gonna turn old media to spam musabi. Yeah, get these motherfuckers out of here. Yeah, Death Row East. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. That's my thoughts on Terrence Crawford. I think he should fight Shawn Porter despite the friendship, but that's just my 2 cents. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Good stream. We working.